If you're a business owner that wants to start spending more time focusing on working on your business instead of in your business, then this content is for you. In this video series, we'll be discussing the 5 systems that every business owner needs to start implementing that will start to make their lives a lot more easier. Now, if you're watching this for the first time and wondering, who am I? My name's Azir. Factual people come to me when they're looking to get more customers from the internet and grow their business. And today we're going to be specifically talking about the various types of management systems that can be implemented into your business that will not only help you become more organized and work remotely, but it will also help you to scale your business and empower your team. So if you're seeing any of this information and you're liking it, then please do give me a thumbs up because it helps me to know to make more videos like this. If you need any help at all with the strategies or anything like that, then please do give me a shout. Just go to callazu.com, which you should see scrolling at the bottom right there. And if you know anyone that will find this information useful, then please do let them know about this video. So without further ado, let's jump into the content. So the first management system I'm going to look at is with relation to property. So if you're someone who's doing HMOs, so you're doing shared accommodation, perhaps you're using the Airbnb kind of business model or something like that, it's really important that you get organized, especially if you're doing it at the beginning, especially if you're under this lockdown type of thing and you're wondering, oh, I can't really do too much at the moment, I'm twiddling my thumbs, that type of thing. Maximize the amount of downtime that you've got right now by taking advantage of using some of these free tools and paid tools to actually organize your business, so it takes the stress and the pressure off of you and then helps you to then grow and scale. And amazingly, it helps you to use tools like this, your smartphone, which you'll have on you pretty much most of the time when you are out and about, and you can have apps on there that will allow you to do so much more remotely and on the fly. So one of the things is, if you're taking on a new tenant as an example, you may think at the beginning, well, I'll use something like Dropbox and keep all of my files in there. If you're trying to print out tenancy documents, then obviously you're wasting trees, killing the planet, wasting ink, wasting money, and you'll be tied to a physical location because you've got to keep trying to find the documents. Whereas if you actually keep them in the cloud, something like Dropbox, then you'll be able to search for it in the cloud a lot easier. But the next level from there is actually having it in a property management system, one central repository. So you don't have to start sorting through files. When you start growing your team and other people start putting things into that file, you're not going to be wondering where that information is. There's no information going missing because it's in one hub. Makes growing and scaling your business a lot easier. You can have so much information in there, and I'll show you an example. The first property management tool I want to show you is this one by Tenant, and the guy who organizes this is a really nice guy called Rick Gannon here in the UK. And what you'll see is that his pricing starts at about £20 a month for this kind of service. I believe it does actually kind of get cheaper if you scale it up to, I think, 89 properties or so is probably near the sweet spot. But essentially what you'll find is, obviously, the more units you have, the price goes up and it starts to tip at about 89, 90 properties. But anything from up to 20 properties, you will pay just £20 per unit. Now, a unit is one single let property, or if you're doing shared accommodation, then it is the room, one room. So if you've got 5-bedroom HMO, 5-bedroom shared house, then that would be 5 units. And this is fantastic in terms of having a system like this will remind you when the gas safety certificate's due. It will have a checklist in there for when you want people to move in, what you've got to do, show them around, test the fire alarm system, all of these kind of things. All of that's in there. So that means when you want to now take on new people and hire new people in your business, you just have to train them how to use your system. Then the system carries everything else through. So it does some fantastic things like sending out text reminders, so it can text the entire house that there's going to be a viewing. It will text the actual tenant that the prospective tenant that they actually have it will remind them about the viewing. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. But it is having a management system like this in place that does it for you. You may think at the beginning, I'm going to kind of save my money and wait till I get more properties or things like that, but you're really being penny wise and pound foolish. Your best bet is to actually get it right first time, treat this as a real business, not as a hobby, and actually start implementing systems in and using tools into your business that will help you to relieve your stress and scale and grow and allow you to be a lot more autonomous rather than just being stuck at a computer or stuck at your desk. Now, the next thing that I want to show you, the next tool that I want to show you is called the engine room. And just before I get into that, I do want to say, if you need any kind of help with regards to like maybe strategy and stuff like that, I know now's quite a worrying time and people wondering how they can kind of grow and what tools they can kind of use, then please do go to callizu.com. You can book some time in my diary. I'll sit down and help you for free with regards to actually how you can kind of grow your business. And if you know anybody that would kind of like the content that I'm giving today, then please do let them know about it. And if I'm giving you new information or you're learning something brand new, then give me a wow or a heart emoji, something like that. So the second one, as I said, is it's called the engine room. Now, this is actually something that's built on a platform called Podio. So if you know anything about CRM systems at all, then you may have heard of something called Podio. And the engine room, which is created by a guy called Francis Dolly, who runs this company, the multi-let cash flow system. If you go and check them out and have a look at their engine room, what it does is it has so many different features in there. One of the great features in there is like a one-click tenancy. So for example, you get all the customers' information in, or your tenants' information in, as it were. You set one click of a button, it goes out and gets references from the landlord, from their employer, and from all these different kind of previous landlords and previous information. Normally people have to pay money to like the NLA, the National Landlords Association, or some of these other third parties with regards to actually doing the referencing for them. Well, a system like this allows you to kind of do all of that in one. The other thing that I actually quite like about this system is the fact that it is just one fixed price. You can see all the kind of stuff that it's got on there, maintenance stuff, it's free software updates. You can run multiple businesses on there. So it's not just your property business, but it's got a one set price of just £29, £30 a month. So a lot more budget friendly. It doesn't matter how many properties that you've got that you then take on, you can still run it all through that. So that's what makes it really good. I think the guy, Will Matthews, has done a lot of work on that. I know that. So shout out to Will Matthews and all the people at the multi-let cash flow system, as well as Go Tenant. They're also another fantastic software as well. And I will show you the third tool that I think is really going to help you relieve the stress, relieve the pressure on your business. And just before I do that, I would like to say, if you need any kind of help with regards to strategy and the marketing of your business, especially at this time, it can be quite worrying, then book some time for free in my diary by going to callizu.com, and I'm more than happy to sit down and help you there. I am actually the campaign director at OnizuMedia, so I'm more than happy to sit down and help you. And if you're liking this information, then please do give me a thumbs up, and let anybody else that should know about this system, please do let them know about it. Now, the third tool that I would like to kind of show you is this one over here, and it is called Arthur. Arthur is a really fantastic tool with regards to taking advantage of the mobile app features. It allows you to have, I believe, up to 30 units, and it's £30. And then after that, it starts to come in a bit more, the costs go up. But it's another fantastic property management tool, property management system that you need in your business. Now, if you're watching this video and you're thinking, yeah, that's all great, I don't really do like fixed term tenancies, HMOs, that kind of stuff. Well, then you definitely need to be taking advantage of a tool called Guesty. Now, Guesty is really good for those that are doing service accommodation. They don't have any price in here, and you have to contact them for the pricing. But what they do have is a lot of tools, a lot of integration into your channel managers. So if you're using Airbnb, Booking.com, anything like that, it allows you to do all that kind of stuff, pulls all of your calendars into one place. You can do payments on there, revenue reporting, lots of great features on Guesty. So if you're doing any kind of service accommodation, Airbnb, then I highly recommend you go and check that out. My question of the day for you is, What's your favorite property management tool? What's your favorite management tool? Maybe you're not doing property and you're using things like Monday.com or Sana, Basecamp, something like that. Then let me know. Let me know your favorite tool in the comments below this. And I'm sure I would like to learn, and others that are watching this would like to learn as well. If you need any help with the marketing of your business, then please book some time in my diary by going to callerZoo.com. That's it from me for now, and I'll see you in the next video.